Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. What happens when a content creator gets caught eating pasta with a spoon and a knife in Italy? Well, it goes viral, of course. Charisse Bruin is no novice when it comes to grabbing attention. It's been 5 years since she was last here in this studio, and a lot has changed since then. Her social media handle is Charisse Styles, not only because she is stylish, but because she is also a stylist. Thank you so much for coming back with us today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Okay, first, let's start with the matter at hand. Let's talk about this pasta thing in Italy, of all places, okay?
Okay. I did a mini Euro summer series, summer tour, just to get the vibe to see, because I've never been to Italy before. I've never been to Europe.
But you're a world traveler. You've been all around.
Yes.
Yes.
It was my first time in Europe. I went to Amsterdam. I was in Germany, and my last stop was Venice. It was I think my first night there, because as the days went on and my TikTok was blowing up, I said, what is going on?
Okay, and this is what was going on, right?
Oh, right.
So tell us about this moment.
It was a local eatery, and I just thought the sound was cute. TikTok, you never know what's going to blow up. And I figure, I'm in Italy. I wonder if anybody's going to freak out if I cut my pasta with a knife.
And of course they did.
Surely enough, online they did. I didn't get any pushback in person. I don't think anyone was really paying me attention. I think the thing is, people were wondering if I asked for a knife. I didn't ask for the knife. The knife was already there. They said twirl it with a spoon. There was no spoon available. I'm a content creator, so I have my camera rolling, and I went back to look at my footage. There was no spoon available, and I'm American, and I do cut my pasta. I either cut my pasta or I break my noodles.
Okay.
And I know I shouldn't do that.
You should not, but go ahead.
But I'm not Italian.
Okay.
I'm a Southern girl from Georgia.
So tell us about some of the comments.
Use twirl it with a spoon. I've gotten let her eat the pasta her own way. You have one life to live. There are other things to worry about. Mostly gasps. The inaudible gifs or gifs, the photos that people were commenting were just hilarious.
Yeah.
I was trolling some people. They were just like, you must be American. I am. I break my noodles. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm not a cuisine person, so.
But you are a fashion person. When the last time you were here, you were leaving your corporate job here in Savannah,
right,
moving to Charlotte. You were a stylist with NASCAR. Take it from there.
Literally, when I got to Charlotte, 3 months later, I got picked up by another network, and I worked with NASCAR for up until last summer. I was on the road every week, traveling with the athletes, the host, styling. It was traveling around the country. It was a whirlwind job. It was honestly a dream job. And then last summer, I left. During that entire fiasco, and I call it a fiasco because my life was turned upside down, which is one of the reasons I got really heavy into solo traveling. My brother passed in 2021, and I used the opportunity to travel, not only because he didn't have the opportunity to do so, but to show myself that I can do anything. People just think that it's just traveling. A lot of people don't go places by themselves. They don't take themselves to dinner. They don't go to the movies by themselves. They'll just sit home and not do anything. I don't like doing that because it feeds depression. The world is so big. And I think when he died, it just clicked something. It's just like, also because it seems because I'm stylish, it's just innate. People don't think that I've looked like what I've been through. And that's kind of been my little motto. I don't look like what I'm going through. I've literally probably almost lost my mind when my brother passed.
Well, see, and if people look up your bio on IG, it says unlocking and redefining an authentic and carefree life with style, beauty, wellness, and travel after tragedy.
Yes. I don't want to get too choked up, but I think for death to touch everyone, it's not talked about enough. And while there's tragedy involved, life is what we make it. I recently saw something and it says, don't be the loser in your own story.
Yeah.
Things might not be perfect, but one thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be the loser in my own story. I might not win at everything, but I'm going to try everything, even if that means leaving a job, moving to a new city, doing things by myself, traveling the world by myself, booking a chaotic European tour with no plans, just literally booking and pressing pay as I go. it's just life. I found there's beauty in the chaos,
Yeah.
which is kind of where I've been.
Okay, we have about 30 seconds left. So what's next for you?
I'm going to be traveling, have 2 more trips.
Solo trips, right?
No, actually, I will be going with family and then
Okay.
again at the end of the month solo.
Okay.
So I'm still working that out and figuring that out. My brother's anniversary is next month, so that will be a solo trip. And honestly, when I say authentically living well, it's like I don't have a plan. I'm kind of like a dandelion.
Yeah.
I trust that life will take me where I need to go.
Beautiful way to end this interview. Thank you so much, Charisse, for joining us
Thank you
today.
for having me.